Hi LEGO fans! It's another sensational Sunday fun day, and I can't wait to see what horribly horrendous holiday horrors are lurking behind our day 15 doors. After a mediocre day yesterday, resulting in City taking a point of shame for their toy helicopter, and Spider-Man prevailing from a clockwork rhino, 16 points separate our leader, Harry Potter, from LEGO friends who are languishing in the pit of despair. Let's see if they can start a miraculous comeback as we open up every door number 15 on every LEGO advent calendar. We're starting our Sunday showdown with LEGO City, currently in third place. Let's see what we've got. Here it is, yeah, door number 15. Hopefully something good today. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Is that it? Seriously? One bunny? Now, we've already had one of these from LEGO Friends, and it was an accessory for a micro doll. What gives, LEGO City? We can't just get a bunny. That's not fair. I can't even put this thing together. Okay, this could be an interesting day. And so our first gift of the day is this cute little bunny from LEGO City. I got a baby bunny last week. Had to swerve pretty hard, but I got him. This is not a rare or unusual element. In fact, we got one a few days ago, but LEGO Friends also gave us a micro doll. Purely going through the motions, it is a nicely moulded element, and I especially appreciate the cute little tail around the back. The printing is pretty competently done with minimal colour bleed, but I'm dancing around the fact that all we've got today is a bunny, no mini doll, and no hat. Will LEGO City's bunny be showered with points at the end of the video? Seems pretty unlikely. Moving swiftly on from that terrible disappointment, we have Star Wars, which is doing rather better. Let's see if we've got something good behind door number 15. It would need to be a weapons rack to be worse than a single solitary bunny. And it's not a weapons rack. The bunny's in big trouble. It's one of these clone trooper things. Yeah, I'm sure it's got a number to it, but I'm not sure. I am going to look that up. But that looks nice. I don't know how exclusive this is, but even if they're not exclusive, people keep telling me you use these for army building, so never a bad thing. Always a good day when you get a minifigure, and always a good day when you get one from Star Wars. So from LEGO Star Wars, we have a much more satisfying gift. This is a 501st Clone Trooper, and technically an exclusive minifigure. The Clone Trooper does of course come with a blaster, which is presumably incapable of hitting anything. It's a nice element, but in no way exclusive. None of the component parts of the Trooper are new. It's only the combination of parts that makes it exclusive to the calendar. I mean, you could slap a Harry Potter head under there and it would still be exclusive. Everything's nicely printed, including the legs, all of the armoured detail on the torso, and the blue, grey and black over printing on the helmet. There's more printed detail on the back of the torso, including the thermal detonator, which is always a component part of the Stormtrooper's armour. The facial printing on the Trooper's head is pretty good, but not mind-blowing. You know, half of these guys all look the same. I once had a girlfriend who was a Stormtrooper. She was always saying she missed me. Turns out I wasn't the only one. It's always a good day when you get a minifigure, and a Star Wars day is always a very special day. Special enough to take 6 points in gift of the day? We'll find out in just a few minutes. Today's third calendar is Spider-Man, and this calendar is only sitting 2 points above LEGO Friends. It's not a good year, especially as a first year for LEGO Spider-Man, but let's see. We can always right this wrong today with door 15, and that seems rather unlikely. Oh, it's another one of these cars. I don't know what the last car was about, but is all this stuff toys? I'm not sure. There's clearly no exclusive parts in there. Yeah, we've got a red and blue, what looks like a racing car. I'm really confused. I'm going to put this together and then we'll see if it can salvage some points. So from the Spider-Man calendar, we have another one of these cars which I really don't understand. Maybe I've not watched enough Spider-Man movies, but I sure don't remember him having a car. Disappointingly for a toy car, this does not have working wheels, they just don't spin. It also seems to lack any kind of working doors. My wife once freaked out because I wouldn't open the car door for her. It took me days to get that car recovered from the bottom of the lake. The car does have a nice big trans blue canopy, and I love the big fat exhaust pipe around the back. None of that electric BS for Spidey. As small futuristic red and blue cars go, I suppose this is quite good. Will that help or hinder Spidey in the points today? Let's go see what that boy Potter's got for us. So calendar number 4 today is the boy wizard Harry Potter. Let's see if we've got something good after yesterday's slightly disappointing statue. And oh, well that's... Alright, so we're back to the table theme. I get that. Kind of expected we were going to get a Slytherin table. Quite nice though. I always like to get the bottle elements. The goblets are good. Let's just take a look at those. They look shiny. They are the gold ones. They're not particularly uncommon, but that is nice. We've got the printed acid pops jar, I guess, as well. Yeah, I mean, there's no question. This is advent calendar filler. I can't see this beating out a stormtrooper or a clone trooper or whatever the thing was, but it's fairly nice. Let's put this together and we'll see quite how nice it is. So the next Advent abomination awaiting judging is this table and stuff from Harry Potter. The basic table construction is the same as the ones we got for Gryffindor, Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff. This one has a dark green tabletop in keeping with Slytherin house colours. On top of the table we have a collection of nice objects. There's a pair of metallic gold goblets, a bottle hopefully containing Bung Barrel Spice Mead, and best of all a printed jar containing acid pops. A candy so potent that Ron Weasley claims one once burned a hole in his tongue. These remind me of the time I met the least acidic gangster in the world, Alkaline. As advent calendar filler goes, these tables are actually pretty good and fit the theme nicely. They also work really well with the student minifigures, not that we'll be including Draco for judging purposes. He's just here for clickbait on the thumbnail. Will Draco's bribe of a jar of acid pops be enough to win gift of the day? Probably not, but it's certainly got my attention. Today's penultimate calendar is LEGO Friends, currently languishing in the pit of despair at the bottom of the leaderboard. And to top it all, there's some horribly tragic story around this family. Or maybe I've just been reading the wrong information online. In any case, I don't want to think about poor Rose and what might happen, or what might have happened. But anyway, I am babbling, so let's open up door number 15. We'll tear open the calendar. And what do we have here? Okay, let's unpack this. So we've definitely got a Santa hat, that's good. And oh, you know what, I think it's a sewing machine. It's got a little stool, so presumably one of the micro figures can stand on top of that and hopefully prick their finger and get a horrible infection. Which might lead to them having mutant hands. But anyhow, plenty of pieces here today, that's quite nice to see. Let's pop this sewing machine together. And here we have today's multi-part gift from the good folks at LEGO Friends. We've got a sewing machine complete with stool and Santa hat. The Santa hat, as modelled by Draco, whose father shall certainly hear about this, has received a fairly recent update. In previous years, the white detail used to be printed on and it looked really sketchy. These newer hats are now moulded out of red and white plastic, which gives us a much crisper finish. Also included we have a small stool, which is just the right height for a micro doll to stand on. Finally, we have a rather nice sewing machine. I just started writing songs about sewing machines. I'm a singer-songwriter. It sits on a pretty plain wooden table, but the sewing machine itself is pretty sweet. It might be a little oversized, but the use of an ice skate for the sewing machine's foot is genius. It's colourful, it's got the theming, and it's even got a little festive flair. Do the LEGO Friends have today's competition sewn up? I think we'd better check what's inside our last calendar. And finally for today we come to the Disney calendar, which has not been doing too badly. Let's see if that luck continues behind door number 15 and... okay, we've got a character. Okay, yeah, Princess and the Frog, that's going to be Tiana, and she comes with a gift, as they all do. I guess they're going to get together and exchange them at the end, which will be super festive and really, really good. Yeah, nice little mini doll, micro doll, I've got to say, with the mutant hands. Let's pop Tiana together and see if she can beat out a clone trooper. And so our final gift for today comes from the Disney calendar, and this of course is Tiana from The Princess and the Frog. Tiana is of course meant to come with one gift, but there are sufficient spare elements to make two. Tiana reminds me of the time I had my frog DNA tested. The results came back 99.9% amphibian and a tad Polish. The Tiana mini doll is new and currently exclusive to this calendar. The head and hair have been used for a larger scale Tiana mini doll. The latest set you'll find one of those in is the 43246 Disney Princess Market Adventure set. So Disney Princess is still a thing. I'm so confused. The torso part, complete with mutant hands, is what makes this microdoll exclusive. It's an attractive design complete with floral printing. It's a nice little gift to end the day on, but is Tiana nice enough to beat a 501st Clone Trooper? I guess we'd better find out. And so we have all 6 gaudy giveaways from inside door number 15 of every LEGO Advent Calendar. But which one of these Sunday sweeties is good enough to earn Draco's jar of acid pops? And which one is so bad that it deserves to say hello to the 501st Clone Trooper's little friend? Let's award some points! In last place, earning 1 point for LEGO City, is this cute little bunny. It's a nice gift, but I can't ignore the fact that friends gave us this, plus a microdoll, plus a hat, on the same day. Let that be a lesson to you, LEGO City. 5th place and 2 points goes to LEGO Spider-Man for the inexplicable red and blue car. Coming in 4th and earning 3 points for the LEGO Friends is the sewing machine, complete with stool and hat. 3rd place and 4 points goes to Harry Potter for the Slytherin table, complete with acid pops. And 2nd place goes to Disney for the Tiana mini doll with presents. As I've said before, it's always a good day when you get a minifigure, and this 501st Clone Trooper earns 1st place and 6 points for LEGO Star Wars. Now the big dilemma is which one of these gifts deserves a bonus point for Festive Gift of the Day. Nothing says Christmas like a Santa hat, so the bonus festive point goes to LEGO Friends. But do you agree with today's scores? Do I deserve to be reincarnated as a rabbit and live through the horrors of Watership Down with my bunny friends for giving LEGO City 1 point? Or should I expect Harry Potter to disguise himself as a 501st Clone Trooper and come after me guns a-blazing for denying him top spot? As always, please do let me know in the comments what you think of the scoring. I really do enjoy reading all of the comments and engaging with you directly. Now of course the big question is how today's points have changed the leaderboard for Advent Calendar of the Year 2024. In last place with 47 points are those LEGO Friends. But they're also joined by Spider-Man with the same 47 point total. Next we have LEGO City with 53 points, and Star Wars with a 7 point gap and 60 points. Also in joint 2nd place with 60 points are the Disney Princesses. That means Harry Potter just hangs on to the lead with a 3-point advantage and 63 points. With 9 days and 54 gifts remaining, Advent Calendar of the Year 2024 is by far a done deal. Any one of these fabulous calendars could come back and take top spot. So thanks a million for checking out today's video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow for another miserable Monday morning.